Hello everyone, and welcome back to Guild Wars 1. And we're finally in factions. Or should I say Cantha? Factions, Cantha. Same thing. So the thing about factions is... why it's called factions? Because it has this whole thing going on, right? Downhill. Well, this right here is the Kurzik area. This right here is the election area. And the ownership of areas downhill goes back and forth between Kurzik and Letson. Kurzik, Letson. Back and forth between ownership. A lot of times it seems like the Lutsons have the advantage, though. But anyway, we are over here in Kaineng Center, which is... probably the only place that isn't too terrible here. I mean, we got wooden scaffolding. Wooden scaffolding. Boats. The island over there. Or boats. They have a place that looks actually decent. I mean, nice buildings. That whole architecture. The style's nice. I don't know what the hell's going on under that, but... Herp. Bit of lag there. And now we have so many people to talk to. So many people to talk to. May the blessed Emperor be upon you, friend. My dear, just for the good sold in the Kaineng supermarket. I'm sorry for both illegal and counterfeit goods. The Emperor is quite serious about making sure those who shop here are not swindled, hoodwinked, or always take advantage of. So, you see an assassin, Harold? I'm a coroner of Sunspheres, aren't you? Maybe. She went to some you might come to Cantha. She wanted me to watch for any potential recruits for your cons. The assassin with them was in May recently got off the boat. Whereas that she spent some time soul-searching at Shinji Monastery. She prepared to catch up to in Bukdek Byway, but be warned, she's not exactly a warm person. The one problem is she's near an NPC that has a quest, but since she's near the NPC that has a quest, the NPC is easy to get killed before you can get the quest from him. Fun times. Oh, Guildmaster Luan. Let's go to Raisu Pavilion. Raisu Pavilion, the powers and find them pretend. Warner of the Jade Brotherhood's assassination plot. He would know what to do. Okay. We just got here and... well, we just got here officially and everyone wants me to do something. Apparently that Emperor's already in danger. There's the thing. So we could have bought Shinji stuff the first time we came here. But I wasn't thinking about it. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll just buy, you know, the Tyrian armor and probably buy monument armor later on, but since we're not buying monument armor, shrug, we could have bought Shinji armor. Because I mean, it's not too helpful. Bones and tanned hide. That's pretty simple. There's those weapons we could buy, like a katana. Which I mean, that's not bad for a katana, honestly. I mean, it has that whole plus 15 over 50 thing. Ah, yes. So, we also bought Ascalon Guild, which basically is like our, what we actually literally start with back in pre-Ascalon. That's basically what it is. It's that starting armor. They can buy in Cantha for some reason. And then there's Cantha armor, which I don't know what they were doing when they did this. But yeah, Cantha armor. The cost of the stuff for that is bullshit. Because Monster's Claws are worth a lot. Monster's Eyes are worth a lot. Monster's Fangs are worth a lot. Why are those required for basic armor? Like seriously. And that set. Doesn't make sense, but oh well. Now a few things to take note of. There's a Zonley Agents and a Zonley Chest. Well, right over here. It's like the Zonley headquarters. With all those chests. And that one. Like, this is like the Zonley headquarters. Yet you can never go in though. You just know it exists. Lastly, we have...
Hear my tale.
Like, I was tempted to do so to ask the story because the White Mantle and all that. But at the same time, I hardly ever actually do the bonus missions. And we have enough stuff to do in factions. Scales. I see you. We have this online computer frames for storage. Vaults their account and beyond. Our agents provide safekeeping for your rare and precious goods without fail. Last good for those thieving out has made up her mind, probably my very livelihood. Unfortunately, we were weak from the scuffle to pursue the thoughts myself. Who steals this Zonley chest? Like, seriously. Apparently they do. You are very right, Master Pedro. What luck tells your battle powers have been circulating through Kaineng Center City. Now I was hoping to speak with you. I have a job for you if you're interested in making a little cash. My name's Barkeep Minharo, owner of the Drunken Dragon, the finest drinking establishment in Bukdek Byway. Not long ago, a man who called himself Drink Master Tanu took up residence outside my town, shouting at you enter a fight. Though he drinks more than 4 men, he still managed to win every fight. And he's doing all for all my customers. You're not leaving just on to defeat him in combat. Well, fine, I'll go defeat him. But yeah, let's go talk to the real material trade. Well, that was awkward. So, like I said, Monster's Claw, 3k. Monster's Fang, 1,800. Monster's Eye, almost 1k. Those are no longer the same price, apparently. Huh. Lobster Enterprise, and I can't tell if they've gone up in price or not. But yeah. Still, those are expensive materials for just regular armor that isn't elite armor. Like, if there's elite armor, sure, it would make more sense, but for regular armor, those materials, yeah, no, it doesn't make sense to me. See, I think he gives the quest involving the capture their signet. Guardsman Ping and Guardsman Shinpu Ho, they have quests too. They just don't show up until after you progress a bit in Hill. Also, you know how nice some of these buildings are? Well, get used to this. Yep. Get used to this. It looks terrible, I know. But that's the majority of what Fractures is gonna be. It's just staring at this terrible ass slums. Like, yeah. Some of it's nicely designed. Some of it looks nice. All that. But then the majority of Kaineng City is this. Slums and garbage and ugh. Okay. Trying to think if there's any more quests we're missing. Oh, I tell you all cry field. Okay. Guys are completely oh god, I have to talk to you guys too. I completely missed Buju. Wait, no, does Buju have a quest? I think he's a follow-up. Yes, he's a follow-up. So, let's go up here and talk to these guys. So, Quartermasters were a thing that was introduced to Factions, because basically they thought, you know what? Regular quest rewards aren't that great. So we're going to give players commendations. So like pretty much majority of quests, commendations. Commendations. Less so commendation. I don't know, I thought I had more quests than that. But seriously. Remember how I said you're supposed to have like 10 quests? Yeah, well, we're not at that point yet, apparently. Anyway. I've heard you of your assistance to the Empire. I haven't really helped the Empire, but sure, why not? Very much later on, I had hoped you would come to see me. You see, the Emperor charged me find a cure for the plague. And I do not plan on disappointing him. There are rumors that members of the local guild North Empire have been exhibiting an unusual resistance to the plague. Yes, I believe that they had developed some sort of cure. This is where you come in. Time to infiltrate Empire ranks and learn the source without immunity. Since you're an outsider, you may be the only one who could do this without raising suspicions. In Kaineng Center, you will find a man named Bujo, a known Empire associate. Speak with him and learn what you can. Okay. Also, the requisition officers are all for win to change stuff. Mostly. Like for example, Imperial Dragons do. You could get access to stuff. Well, in a stance. On a stance. I was like, there's none for strength. Sword's not that great. Staff's not that great. How about dagger? Dagger's not that great. Like, a lot of that sucks. Why would I want any of it, practically? Just to say I have it, I guess. I'm contending with the Imperial Guard, and you, Fremont Invader, I presume. I've heard of you and your companions. The Emperor has need of those who are loyal to Canfa. If you're looking for work, I may have a few tasks you could assist with. Those who swear service to the Imperial Guard give of all outs in life to serve the Emperor faithfully. One of his sworn Chun is lost to the plague. It was last seen on the streets, featuring the living. Certainly he would not want to live this way. They would want us to destroy the monster it's become. We find the afflicted creature that Chun has become and destroy it. Sure, why not? But yeah, as I said. So most quests give you XP, gold, accommodations. Which I enjoy. Compared to Prophecies, which was, you know, like, here's like, probably half the XP, like maybe 1,000 XP. maybe 50 gold. Or maybe not even gold, and just here's 2 crappy blue items that were maybe 50 gold each at best, but still. The plague worsens, the poor have been being hit the hardest. I wonder why. Because of the fact that the majority of the city is slums anyway. For prices have climbed uncontrollably as farmers and merchants have sold shipments of cane city for fear of infection. General funds have dried up as people worry only for themselves. The Emperor is concerned for his people, especially the poor and elderly. One day this personal curse will bear fruit for them. It's a gracious gesture by the Emperor, but the Imperial Guard has no men to spare to protect the curse while they distribute soup to the needy. If you are loyal to the Emperor, go to Bukdek Byway and help protect Imperial Pavilion. Yeah, sure, why not? Because we need to work on this story, and so far I haven't begun any of it. Anyway, over here is Raisu Pavilion, where we'll get a field quest. Probably. Hi, Emperor's Hand. So the Emperor's in peril. Both the Emperor distressed by the German caused by the plague, it was only a matter of time before the Jade Brotherhood took direct action against him. Dr. Informant Hudson, we should have information. He should have some information first. Let's find out what the Jade Brotherhood is planning. Boop. Now for capture Imperial Guardsman and take him to Wajian Bazaar. We cannot allow such a crime to go unpunished, and it's all on one Emperor's Guardsman, and it's all on the Emperor himself. Okay. The Emperor's a kind, just man. As for the Empire doing that which the Emperor cannot, in order to maintain balance and justice. Seems there were those who are trying to take advantage of all these fearful times for selling all manner of enmity as opposed to claiming to kill the plague. The Emperor's taking personal interest in this matter. He believes it's a crime. Lots of people are running here for and there for collecting odd items in exchange for a fraudulent revenue that he cannot help with. Not you to pose as a refugee. How am I going to pose as a refugee? And obtain some of these remedies, then bring it back here. Okay. Alcohol. You don't like snake oil salesman? Exactly. And over here's the palace. We can't go to the palace. Hey, Tasugian. You're not allowed. Only those who are abroad have permission to enter. Or who have permission with the Emperor may enter. However, I do like this. Look at the water. It just flows. And then those ministers just stand about doing their ministry things. But this whole place, it's like somewhat looks real nice. I mean, Asian architecture isn't really my style, to be honest. But, you know, it was nice. I'm still more of a prophecies person, but yeah. In the trip, you've had memory and all power before the Amphar Guild. You should join Alpha. Well, we're always looking for new members, and you ought to be a strong one. With Alpha can show you a way to strengthen both the mind, the body and the mind. But first, you must prove yourself. The only way to look worried is quite simple. You must remember that the enemy of our enemy is our friend. Go stay through those accursed Jade Brotherhood members and bring me those guild capes as proof. Then we'll speak of true strength. To be honest, you sort of want to do this quest. Just for one reason. It makes things a bit easier when you're doing alpha quests in the next area. So now we should have all these quests. Yay, quest! Which means we have, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, maybe we don't have 10 quests, but still. It's more than we ever did have at practically one time in Prophecies. So Melo here has main story quest. We don't really want to do that. Instead... Okay, so here's the thing. That's over there. Not concerned yet. That's over there. Not concerned. That might be a concern. But it's going to lead us over here, which we're not ready to go to yet. Feed the hungry is our concern. Oh, I looked at that one. Afflicted guards, also our concern. The Emperor in peril, not a concern. That one's definitely a concern. That one's also a concern. So, I like how it says that, but yet you could probably get those guild capes in this area. Alright, so, that's maybe a concern. So let's work on things as we can. I probably meant though. Oh, I have to actually talk to you, do I? However, this part of the series is home to countless dens of these petty assassins and unsavory characters. If the present comfort is any indication, there's obviously wrong with them. Then, enough. Have wasn't right, there was no law here but that of the streets. To reach Master Toko, we must pass through some of the most dangerous streets of all. It's been many years since I left camp, but I'm shocked at how little has changed. This part of the city remains as dangerous as ever. Afraid to discover what damage the plague has wrought upon this land. Doubt any force can commit any more destruction than the charge, yet the urgency of Master Togo's there makes me think I may be wrong. Yeah, I wonder how it's going to look in Guild Wars 2, because... yeah, it's not like there was any that grave impressions in Guild Wars 1. It's like some of it looks nice, but then the rest of it's all that. Welcome to camp, old friends. I hope that with the charm pushed back towards the homeland, we might all enjoy some peace and quiet. But I suppose I should have known better. I've received word from my former teacher, Master Toko. The plague has been spreading throughout camp. But I had no idea the extent of its destruction. With training this guy into battle starts forward to, perhaps we can help Master Toko discover what's causing the sickness and burn into it. Because, you know, gotta go and investigate. When I've been wearing a mask and we're investigating a plague. Well, I'm wearing a pumpkin, but still. Also, Pyots, or water bison, buffalo, I'm not entirely sure. But that's a pug. Hi, pug. 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 It's a pug. Pug. It's just sort of standing there. I don't even know if it's moving at all. But still, it exists. But yeah. I mean, there's like a towering slum of pyre. Yes, welcome to Shirta, home of the shitty streets. Isn't that right? Emperor make us through any difficulty as long as the Emperor's alive. Fruit. So anyway. It seems easy, doesn't it? Almost too easy. Because all there is a fetcher guardsman shining out. But wait. Game? Are you seriously kidding me? So, I thought there was supposed to be, you know, if we had to jump out these holes, you know. But, apparently not. Okay, well, sure, why not? Anyway, that quest is technically done. Now then, we have more quests to do. Problem though is the game wants me to go to several other areas off the map. Like, it wants me to go over here's the marketplace. We want to go that way, but since we're doing the main quest, it wants us to go here. And then Zen base quest is going to want us to go into the Undercity or sewers, basically. But yeah, this place is a lot more alive, yet not alive. It's like a lot more alive than most things in Prophecy, because it's all just one giant city. Like, look how big it is. Like, holy crap. Look how big that shit is. Compared to Prophecies, where like, Lion's Arch is one of the biggest cities you have, and it's just, Like, I can only imagine how big this shit could be in Guild Wars 2. Just, yeah. And you're gonna get tired of looking at slum walls. I was happy I was working just around the corner while my daughter was playing here on the street. I was there to check on her, so that she was gone. Could not find her anywhere. There's the thing, we probably ain't gonna do the main story right now. Probably just gonna work our way down towards the marketplace, do a quest on the way. But yeah. So you're the ones that are tired of beating me up, and I'll give you the strike. Jack, I don't know when I've been patient. I've thought there was a tavern of George that I wasn't want with. And I'm also the Ned's water. He is a Lutzer, I think. Technically. At least that's the model they use for him. That's 2 quests done. That's simple enough. Limestone storage water recharge. Like, I'll get to review in a second, but first, protect the Emperor's cook as he serves soup to the poor. Yeah, the thing is, the game's being actually pretty reasonably easy, which is concerning. Because normally there's guys popping out those holes, but that wasn't any. Trying to significantly easy. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus. Time to get used to skills, shall we? So, the monks are actually a bit dangerous because they have rage, but they're like smiting perpetual monks. Rangers are irritating because they have a broadhead arrow. Assassins have shadow form, which is irritating. Also, well, that's a thing. Elementalists are, I'd say, somewhat irritating, not fully though. Reds are irritating because they have revive. But yeah, if you can, you know, nuke a group like that, you'll be fine. still need 3 more J Brotherhood capes. And that. So here's the thing. We'll go back and help the little girl in a second. Just gonna do this just to get out of the way. Because there are, you know, everyone else wants me to go places and stuff. Over here is the marketplace. So we're just gonna pop in here real quick. Now that we popped in here real quick, now we can leave real quick. Of course, we leave Menlo and all of them because they're still there trying to do the story thing. But oh wow. Oh wow, we're clearing the board before we deal with things. Now we go back over here. Where there's this little girl captured by J Brotherhood. We should probably intervene. Like, hi J Brotherhood. You can't even talk to them. Just help, I was playing on the street. When these men grabbed me, they told me if I screamed or struggled they would hurt me. They sent me back to my father. I thought I said yes. Now majors are a bit fire, no good hazard things, but so are the warriors. I'll take more into the storage or something. So now this girl's following us, which means we take her back to her father. Well, let's see if the games decide to be harder now and have them inflicted start popping out of holes. We need to go over here, then over here. Doesn't look like any inflicted yet. It's weird because it's like this area has some random elements to it, but yet not random. I go over here. Taojo. There's wandering NPCs. But hell, there's been wandering NPCs since pre-Ascalon, so go figure. Where's the letter go at? How am I supposed to turn this question about the letter go? Did she get stuck on something? She may have gotten stuck on something. Nope, there she comes. There, we just got too far away that Pathing couldn't figure out where to go. And now we play the waiting game. That close enough? You found my daughter. The gods be praised. I was so engrossed in my work I did not realize she was in trouble until it was too late. I was frantic, but no one dared admit they saw anything for fear of retribution. You have made a father happy again. If you don't know how can I repay you, I hope this will do. Yay. So, accommodations. Get used accommodations. Because we'll be going to get a lot of accommodations. Nothing. So, Zenmei. Zenmei's quest is... ugh. Just because she's right next to Brian Hill. Brian has a quest. Brian's also hard to just go and talk to. Cause reasons. But we're gonna go try to save him. No. No. Because he's a level 8. Save Brian. And he's dead. Well, we tried. Get used to this. Play games. Probably should play. Yeah. I'm a fan of this because Brian Hill, he's a Crichton who wants to travel. But the problem is the alpha just dropped right here. Right on top of him. The level 20, he's level 8. He did last like on his second. Also we have more material traders and we have material traders. Why? I don't know. Hey, we tried to save him, but we failed. Cause the game's a bit of a dick. Then there's Zenmei. And daggers are a girl's best friends. Period a bit space, but okay. Censor, so I've never heard of you. However, it seems some of you are fine. As mosing, masterless assassin, I moved from employer to employer like the wind. Fortunately, my most recent employer was kidnapped by my former comrades, then found. I was several officers and Kaineng Center. They were forced to support those to drink from the corrupted showers, turning them into mindless afflicted monsters. I have a location in the hideout in the Undercity. If you can face a danger, I want like you're at my side. So basically, we need to go to the Undercity. Which isn't terrible from this route. Though I sort of also want to do this quest too. Just because it's in the general area. But Zenmei is only level 15 and an assassin, which isn't ideal. Because that means they're going to run in and potentially die a lot. And not much we can do about that, sadly. Because now you could always set up an assassin here, or sort of like the whole dagger spamming thing, but they're missing a few key spells. Like, Sun's very critical. That one was, but yeah, they're missing that. On other spells. Their assassins, by the way, aren't that great. The necromancers aren't that great. The rangers aren't that great. Like, Alpha really doesn't have too much going for it, honestly. Like, the Jade Brotherhood honestly has better, to be honest. The Jade Brotherhood has Elementalist. bit threatened. They have ritualists for support, and they have warriors with triple ads. With that triple ad strike thing. Spike traps. Yeah, a bit annoying, but yeah. Oh. Shit, that's not good. Not sure which is worth more. Byway. So we go over here. Over here is Devil. They also have healers, which healers was not help. Or condition. I forget if they were ward of. I don't think they're ward of healers. Good, down what they are. Also, we pick up the storage chest. Now we just higher storage chest in our inventory. I don't know where the storage chest goes. Just storage in the because one thing that I would love to do is put the storage chest inside my storage chest and cause some sort of mass chaos by doing that. But since we can't, we just have a storage chest that somewhere went somewhere. But we complete that quest. So now then, let's go help Zenmei. Of course, that did update before you go in. I want you to have to go back and find Zenmei again. But now then, welcome to the Undercity. It depends how nice the game wants to be. Like the same issue that we brought up back, you know, uphill and hill. Depends how nice the game wants to be. Because it depends if the afflicted are spawning or not. Because if the afflicted are spawning, this can be a lot harder. If they're not spawning, this here could be a lot easier. Doesn't appear they're spawning now. Also, there's a lot of cap here to distract you from getting across this bridge. You have to have mine freeze because something needs mine freeze. Also, that whole fighting on the bridge thing comes into play, you know. Also, then let it attack me too. Don't they have a no offhand attack? I mean, they have Jagged Strike and Death Blossom, which is, you know, that whole assassin thing. That whole dagger spamming thing, but I forget what they have though offhand. Freaking Kappa. Keep. Some of those I get big confused, you know. Well, okay, maybe a bit more than that. A bit. Okay, so what do they have? Jagged Strike. Wild. Bad. No, right. It's about to be the worst thing about the Ecliptic. They blow up. Yeah, I know, right? By the way, the explosions actually stop that. That explosion is actually worse in Winter Strike. I know, right? How could you make that 75 damage worse? They made it worse by making it like several different versions, depending on what you're fighting. Like if it's an elementalist, they'll do more damage and set you on fire, or if the necromancer will poison you, stuff like that. Cause you know, I don't know why. They just thought it was necessary to be a dick. Oh, so. Bad more cheap. The nice thing about factions and Nightfall is their shrines all have god statues right on top of them, which is a nice thing. The only problem though is depends on how often the gods are at. But still, just a shrine. Oops. That's on. Oh no, maybe once. But yeah, there was a quest in here that I usually skip because I think it was just one of those things where it's like you could do this, but then you have to come back downhill, and coming back downhill was less than ideal. So the capital aren't that great, so they're doing this thing with the elements which I dislike, where they start splitting them. Like, they have air magic and other magic, and also I don't want to go over there, and aggro all that. Because even though they don't have that great abilities, they're still numbers. Spanish is probably the best offhand for dagger spam because you could just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think fart spam is the thing that slows it down just a bit as well as how fast because it has to recharge. But anyway, take note of this guy. Yeah, pretty good. Take this. And then just over some shade, I will drop it. And since shade roll drop down, there's this guy. I'm an undercover captain and try to investigate. What the hell are you going? Get back here. Going to investigate connection between Keatman, Straight Fisher, and a higher ranking. Jade Bro, remember that has growing evidence courage in my case. I have heard the word of your deeds and know that you be trusted and must pursue another lead, so you could please pass that. Will you stop running around? So you could please pass that scroll on to my captain. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember how often I've done this quest, because it's one of those quests that's like, I think I'm going to come back here, and I don't really want to come back here. Also, chasing's in like we're sort of making our way that way, just taking the long way about it. Just sort of taking the long way. Problem though is sometimes this quest bugs, depending on how fast you kill things. Oh, and the fletcher here too. Well, this is going to be complicated. So by the way, it's like I wait for more to pop out. They shouldn't be more afflicted. Should be more afflicted. But anyway. There we are. We made it here. At last, I said we could not begin without the most important player. Sin May, my dear, you kept me waiting a long time. Too long. But an auspicious day that brings us together again. Did you truly think of your escape? Am I here to come to rescue me from these madmen? I should free you from that far, and then free you of the coin you owe me for my last job. Do not mistake that. Your play is a bonus. I do that for free. Such bio, such a... Here's covered as hours in May. Maybe if it was a fridge about, you'd move a little faster, you see. You're way too late for that one. To pass the time while waiting for you, we've had some fun, some laughs. Some drinks from the chalice. A rupture, just like old times before you left us, remember? Past is a shadow that lurks behind us all. Waiting to embrace you like the ground rush up as you fall. I never forget the past. Such as steps. A poet now, are we? We had many things in May. First you run for your past, like a mole that cannot face the sun. How come before me playing the... I don't think we're supposed to murder him that. I think I balled it up again. Yep. The thing is, he isn't supposed to die like that. Let's screw it up again. Yep, we ballsed it up again. That's stupid. It's just stupid. Stupid and irritating. Because basically what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to get down to like 10, 20% health, and that triggers the rest of the scene. But he just died, so no scene for us. I don't know why they don't have a trigger on that. It's like one of the most irritating things. Because getting back here was a bit of a pain. Yeah, where's the bug? Doesn't have a bug note. It's like it doesn't say that it's bugged. Why are you stupid game? Oh yeah, hook rush actually makes things easier, so that's the thing. Oh, so seriously, there's no note on this. Wow. You'd think there would be, or there was a known bug for this situation, but apparently I'm the only one who keeps running into this. But basically you end up killing him too fast and... Oh. Now you guys show up. Okay, now things are working like they should. But without the dialogue. Fine, I'll go pick up the dialogue. Where was it? Can't promise to remember another day when my passion is big time. Don't try not to forget what you've done for this day. What's your name again? Seriously, remember well my poetry. I haven't reconsidered my reasons for traveling. Appears the grass was on green on the overside because there's plague infested. So anyway. Okay, so the dialogue we missed. Oh, there is no dialogue. Huh, weird. My blades have pierced the shuriken as surely as they have cut down these creatures. These demons, though my steel could feel the same evil. No coincidence. There was something greater to work out. Comes out the door. See my answers lying along it. Besides, I can't collect my paper. Did it? Unfortunately, can't I? Perhaps I need a new employer. So yeah, here's... I completely forgot that you have to wait for them to spawn, but they don't spawn at times, so... yeah. It's one of those things I feel like it's a bit bugged, but oh well. So... Time to go to our next quest. We could go to the marketplace and do the alpha quest. Yes, that is an option. That is very much an option. But yeah. Sadly, to turn in her quest, we're going to have to go the long way, back to Nightfall. I'm Shane Wong with the Kansas City Guard. Confirming things sent you say? I will take this over into consideration. About some grave news. Confirming tonight has been discovered and his life is in danger. Please return to the Undercity immediately and warn him of an ambush or saved by the Jade Road. Talk for the name of No Queen. Please hurry, his life depends on it. Yeah, that's... I think that's why I didn't do this quest as option. Cause, you know, you have to get in the Undercity, then you have to go back to the Undercity. That's not fun. Definitely not fun. I reform my records that says resume drinking, or responsible drinking, of course. Yay. Now go over here. To Boo-Doo. Perhaps if you bring yourself a friend of Alpha. Seriously. These weaklings who bow to their simpering emperor all fear the plague. Idiots, every one of them. The sickness is a gift from the gods. Only those who are truly strong may thrive in its loving embrace. But you would become such a person, and to remember them far, you should seek out Tosa. Have the strength to look death in the eye. So while we have this quest active, it makes things a lot easier over here, because most of the info over here aren't hostile to you. While you have that quest active. Which makes questing over there a lot easier if they're not active. Thank you so much, you've proven yourself a friend of this online. So basically that's one reason why we have this quest. Why we want to do that before heading over there. Now then, deflect the guard, feed the hungry. You know, it's the switch on is showing you through the mist to a better place, free from the curse of the plague. Thank you for your assistance. Your deeds shall not be forgotten. It's a noble gesture indeed to help protect those who cannot protect themselves. You always be a friend of the Imperial Guard. I cannot thank you enough. And then I have to go to the freaking camera down. Which is a bit irritating, but oh well. So how many of these do I have? 5? Well, I can do this real quick. Boop. It means I need to start salvaging things a bit more, doesn't it? Also, I still have 2 Jade Guild capes, which I can do. So I can put my storage. But anyway. So I go to Camadan, and then I lose all my party practically. Eventually I'm going to circle around to get few areas here too. Eventually. Can't really do side quest still because this is starting area. And thus, since I'm not a Nightfall specific character, I can't really get quest still. But, oh well. Oswald Hill. Play Guiders. Guild Capes. Boop. Boop. Deposit. Alright, enslavement stones. When the hell is enslavement stones again? Ah, 21st of June. Okay. Click on. Now you just have to eye on your friend's temporary sunspell visa and you'll be complete. Now, this document allows for free access to reports and services. Have a nice day. Yay. Yeah, cause later I want to get the missions hill and hill and it's travel points downhill and hill. At some point, but that's nightfall. We're worrying about cancer right now. And to worry about cancer though. So here's the thing. We still have all these quests due. And that quest. Question is, do I want to do this right now or... Yeah, let's work on it right now. Okay, bring back my heroes. Who still I want? Surveyor? Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll work on these quests right now. And then later, we can... well, maybe... Netvale, we can head to... over to the island. The Jade Brotherhood is up to something. Is the Jade Brotherhood not up to something? The war with the Emperor has spilled into every street corner lately. Spend more time cleaning up the play remains of the barrels than anything else. What sort of trouble they up to? They have a weapon, and the Emperor into the matter it. Removes is some sort of weapon purchased from an outside source or owned by you spell Jade Brotherhood clothes glided from corpses after the battle against on the inside. Do you want to go inside? We certainly have enough outfits to spend. We mop our corpses from the battles every day. Keep the streets clean, you know. Take as many as you need. Anything to disrupt this rampant gang activity. Go for though. The war zone. While you wear those outfits, then for will protect you in sight. So this here is basically an instance, though. It's not the actual instance. Reinforcements, thank goodness. Find it out for us to go and crack it. The only broken scars around here will be yours. Attack! I'm trying to target them. So yeah. Now this guy's Jade Bro. Which which has Brofist. The next one is a bit more simple, but yet longer than longer than the taking out rocks. Because pots you just have to go all the way through there. You have to get to pot first. Which means you have to go through all the way. Warrior first sewer is coming from the west. Defend the headquarters and far everywhere. And that was the end of the dragon pedal, murdering everyone. As she does. Of course, those guys don't work on like Ogden and then there's the delete one, which has builds. Like, oh god, yes, fight this build. There was only room for one gang. Yeah, some more stuff to identify. Bone length and less useful. Let's see the lead. That sucks since they have dual compared to the regular ones. Let's enter the sewage lanes here. I shall wash it clean with your blood. So anyway, we should let them. Never mind. The Jaguar who do not honor the rules of Joe kill them all. What we have to act. Oh well. Not my problem. Bats warrior should be fine, shouldn't he? Byway. So now we made it into the J Brotherhood's headquarters. I'm here into the Brotherhood. We take anyone in these days, it seems. The most wanted. Mina Shadowstorm, believed to be responsible for the death of our entire Brotherhood recruiting class. Over known information. Menacing the sadistic long lost to madness. So this creature is more beast than man. Gave his own family to creatures of Great play to prove it's worth the Empire. Believed to be the head of the torture for the Empire. What the hell is going on with that bone thing? See, chant the dragon's blood. Disowned relatives of the Emperor. Throw no camping for illegal returns of reluctance money. Chant would do anything whatsoever to get what he wants. He would be the keeper of the Empire coffers. And Flower the Knives, who's dead now. One for the co-play model 27 members of the J Brother, including the repair of Lord Gentleman Young First Aid Fist. Anyway, over here is Pots. Unlike the Emperor arms from the headquarters, they surround us. They hope to save a new weapon for our ultimate attack on the Emperor headquarters. Clearly we cannot wait. Activate the golem. All systems normal. Pots active. Pots destroy the Emperor. Protect our headquarters. Invalid directive. Command failed. Go, haywire. Run for it. So yeah, let's do it. Yoshi has a lot of health. Like, a lot of health. Oh, so now that we take back because, you know, basically the most basic thing to do here is well, like how it is. Bring forward to start and open the layer, drop it. It's been oops, I can't do that again. Yeah, just keep it basically, you know, slider spirit, barbs, take parasites, and pain further. And it's easy. You go over phosphorus really dehydrate. Take power core. And we're done here. Done. So there's still one over in Nightfall, but that one we'll worry about later. As for now, I'm trying to think, do I want to work on the Bazaar or not at the moment? Because the Bazaar can be a bit long. The video's already up there. It's already over an hour after all. So yeah, I think I'll work on the Bazaar next time because that was more than just these quests here. Also the Naga Oreo quest we can't do yet. Can't do it yet, sadly. Because we don't have Naga pelts. Nor did I keep any in my storage, did I? I don't think I did anyway. I need to go check on that. Did I keep any in storage? Naga pelts. No. Didn't keep any in storage. Unfortunate. Unluckers. Oh well, so next time we deal with the Bazaar. I was gonna say marketplace, but we're already in the marketplace. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.